Samsung has launched the Samsung Galaxy F13 smartphone in the market. The handset comes as the successor to the Galaxy F12, which was launched previously. The Galaxy F13 features an octa-core Samsung's in-house Exynos processor, triple rear camera setup, a selfie camera lens in the water drop notch design display, and more. The device launched in two different variants, 4GB RAM plus 64GB storage and 4GB RAM plus 128GB storage. It comes in three color options: night sky green, sunrise copper, and waterfall blue. The 4GB plus 64GB model is priced at 11,999 rupees, $160, and the high-end 4GB plus 128GB model is priced at 12,999 rupees, $170. Now let's see the full features, specifications, and review of the phone. Samsung Galaxy F13 has its pros, from a 6,000 mAh battery to decent rear cameras, but the brand has also done some compromises on it, from an 8-megapixel selfie camera to only 60Hz refresh rate support, which can be a letdown for some users. Let's go deeper and see what Samsung has offered in its latest F-series smartphone. The smartphone features a 6.6 inches Full HD plus PLS LCD display with 60Hz refresh rate and 20:9 aspect ratio. The smartphone has Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection on the front, while the back panel and frame of the phone are made out of plastic. As the smartphone has a PLS LCD panel, hence Samsung has added a side-mounted fingerprint scanner to unlock the device using fingerprints. Also, the PLS screens offer 15% more brightness than the regular ones. Here, Samsung has included a water drop notch in this phone, which is not good considering the price. The brand should have provided a punch hole display, but they didn't. Also, at this price, Samsung should have provided the 90Hz refresh rate, but they went with only 60Hz overall. The display quality of the Galaxy F13 is good considering the price tag. The Samsung Galaxy F13 has a triple rear camera setup with an LED flash in the rectangular module that houses a 50-megapixel primary sensor with f1.8 aperture, a 5-megapixel ultra-wide-angle sensor with f2.2 aperture, a 2-megapixel macro sensor with f2.4 aperture. There is an 8-megapixel selfie camera sensor with an f2.2 aperture in the water drop notch design display. Both the front and rear cameras can record up to 1080p videos at 30 frames per second. The phone does not have OIS, optical image stabilization, support, so it relies on EIS, electronic image stabilization, which works well. The 50-megapixel primary lens captures some good images with good detailing, but there are some issues with dynamic range and the colors also get whiter. When it comes to recording, the videos come out good considering the price. The 5-megapixel ultra-wide lens also takes some good wide-angle shots with good detailing, but here, Samsung should have included a better ultra-wide sensor, but they didn't. Also, forget the 2-megapixel macro sensor, as it's added just for numbers. The 8-megapixel selfie camera sensor takes OK-type images and it's not good, and there are some dynamic range issues. Here, Samsung should have provided a 13-megapixel or 16-megapixel selfie camera lens, but they didn't. Instead, they have included an 8-megapixel selfie camera, which is not good. Overall, the rear cameras of the device are decent considering the price of the phone, but the selfie camera does not justify the pricing. Under the hood, the handset features an octa-core Samsung's in-house Exynos 850 processor, which is coupled with an ARM Mali G52MP1 GPU for graphics. It comes with 4GB of LPDDR4X RAM and up to 128GB of eMMC 5.1 storage. There is also a dedicated microSD slot for storage expansion with up to 1TB. The phone runs on Android 12-based One UI Core 4.1 skin out of the box. Samsung has also promised to provide 2 years of OS updates and 3 years of security updates. The Samsung Galaxy F13 also has extended RAM availability. However, the virtual RAM feature is a gimmick and used only for marketing purposes and has no use in real life, so forget about that. Coming to the chipset, there are many phones available in the market at the same price range that have Snapdragon 680 processor or MediaTek Helio G85 processor, but Samsung has provided Exynos 850 processor, which is not acceptable. Overall, the performance of the phone is good and you will not face any kind of issues. The Galaxy F13 comes with a 6,000 mAh battery with 15W fast charging support. Samsung has also included a 15-watt charger inside the box. The battery will easily give a backup of 1 to 2 days, but if you're a heavy user who performs lots of tasks, then you will need to charge it once a day. Overall, the battery life of the phone is good, and you will not face any kind of issues with it. The Galaxy M13 does not have dual stereo speakers. Instead, it has a single speaker which is loud. Also, don't expect dual speakers from Samsung at this price point. The phone does not have a secondary noise cancellation microphone, so another person on the call might have a problem hearing your voice during the call. However, it has a 3.5mm headphone jack. Overall, the audio quality of the phone is decent and not the best at this price point. Now, let's take a look to its pros. 1. Galaxy 13 gives Android 12 out of the box. 2. 3.5mm audio jack is provided in Galaxy F13. 3. Samsung Galaxy F13 gives Gorilla Glass 5 protection. 4. Massive 6000 mAh battery. Samsung Galaxy F13 also have major downpoints. 1. Built-in design of Galaxy F13 is made of plastic, including its frame and back. 2. The smartphone has no 5G support. 3. Only 60 Hz refresh rate is provided. 4. Outdated Samsung Exynos 850 processor. 5. Average 8-megapixel selfie camera. So, these are the pros and cons Samsung Galaxy F13 smartphone. That's all for today's video. So, if you found my video interesting, please give a like and subscribe to my channel Digitech Tools for interesting infotainment tech videos.